Good morning. Well, this morning I'm heading off to revisit the very first geocache we ever did. This one we did when my youngest son was 12. Now he's 34, so it's from quite a while ago. The cache has been archived, so it's been destroyed or lost and has not been rebuilt or replaced. We're going to go find that site anyways. It's a very cool site with an old homestead cabin. So we're going to head up out of Kamloops onto the Coquihalla. We'll take the Inks Lake exit, travel down there for a couple of kilometers, and then we'll do a little hike through the bush. So looking forward to this one.
How do I deal with what I'm feeling?
Well, scratch 5 beans for a coffee because they're still closed. Guess it's too early. So we'll go to choice 2, McDonald's.
Maybe I just don't. What you doing? I'm in ruins, all alone. I'm all alone, and I know nothing to do helps me forget about you. You just came out of the blue.
The way that the authorities were
Thank you.
dealing with
Have a good
COVID,
day.
and why did it matter?
When your people need your teaching, let your vision be your guide. But if your money be your...
So here we go under the Coquihalla Highway heading towards the beginning of Inks Lake Road. At this stage it all looked familiar and kind of how I expected it, though it was a long time ago since I've been here.
Be your leader, then your power be defined.
Road was certainly rougher than I remembered. We didn't do this in an all-wheel drive, it was just in our car. And it certainly wasn't in this kind of condition. But I knew the pipeline construction was happening up this way, and likely the condition of the road and the changes to the underbrush were related to that.
Actions always find a way to shine brighter than the things you say. Yeah, 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 when your people need your vision.
That's where we came from. I don't remember this road being this big and all the stuff being cleared. It was just a little forest road here 20 years ago. So I'm thinking that the cache is gone, but also maybe the cabin. So let's just send the drone up the hill there a little bit and look down and see if we can see any evidence of that cabin, and we'll go from there.
Let the Spirit be your guide. And when your heart pours out your blessings, then your people.
So it's starting to sprinkle rain a bit, so we're going to get this set up and try and get this done quick. June is our rainiest month here. January.
Let the Spirit be your guide. And when your heart pours out your blessings, then your people.
paper planes fly me to outer space. That's where I'll see your face and have you with me. It may seem dark, but you always light my spark in my heart since the start. Oh, 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 paper planes were always made for you. I'll fly to space just to get to you. I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, I remember being more heavily forested than this. And like I said, completely smaller road and everything. So I'm thinking these coordinates, well, I may be right, but 20 years, a lot of things have changed.
I'm so glad that I'll have you with me. With you I feel like I'm dreaming, but I'm awake, I'm not here sleeping. By my side you give good company. Left and right, I'll keep you safe. When I'm with you I won't hesitate. Now you got me for the paper planes, so we can fly to outer space.
Kind of getting towards where the construction site is, and some of the construction works are camping, so we'll get away from that. We don't want to have anybody think we're looking at them. And I'm just not seeing any sign of that old cabin at all. It was about 3 walls and no roof, probably 6 feet high walls, log walls. It was pretty substantial. But 20 years, maybe nothing left. We're back to about where the truck is. We're just going to carry on heading kind of north and east and see where we end up. Getting a few raindrops coming down, and there's some mosquitoes buzzing around, so I'm not going to put too much more time into this. Probably bail and get back in the truck and drink the rest of that coffee. So unfortunately, we were unsuccessful in finding that old cache. Things have changed a lot in this area in the last 20 years, especially with the pipeline construction going through. So I guess it was a bit of a faint hope to think we would find it. I'll post some pictures of how the cache looked when we first found it 20 years ago, the very first geocache that we found. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me today, and we'll talk to you soon.